What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Amanda Plays The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, and welcome to a new episode. I believe we are on episode 23. So, let's get right into it and let's get started.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Kareem Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Kareem Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
A new intro that we haven't seen yet because we are continuing on with the main story, you guys. Alright, so now we have to consult with Zoltan.
Ah, Geralt! What can I do for you?
Apparently we can talk to him again.
Big changes afoot in the Empire.
You've no notion? The Emperor summoned you. He only ever summons with reason. It's clear he seeks his daughter.
You know a lot.
I must. I am my father's son.
What's your father got to do with this?
He is close to the Emperor. And knows the opposition. Knows they press for abdication. Ceding the throne to Cirilla, it's the best the Emperor can do. But, as is known, an Empress needs an Emperor at her side.
Hell no.
My father will ensure the
Ensure.
right man is chosen.
Hell fucking no.
Farewell.
Bet it ain't you, good sir. Not even good, I take that back. Better stay away from her, I'll kill you.
Don't be shy now. Looking doesn't cost a thing. There's plenty to behold. This here's a collection of wonders that belong to the mage Eramas. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
How do you get a hold of these? Never heard of a mage willingly parting with his treasures?
No one asked Eramas his will. He was burned at the stake a fortnight ago.
Strange they didn't burn his stuff with him. Witch hunters let you resell it just like that?
Why wouldn't they? These are common goods, some valuable only as collectibles, perhaps.
All right, I get it. These items aren't actually common.
Rumor has it, each is an enchanted key.
Rumor happened to mention where to find the locks these keys open?
Sadly, no. What if I knew? You could hardly expect me to sell them.
Where did Eramas live?
At a lovely residence south of Oxenford. Badly damaged now, as he made the hunters pay dearly for his skin.
Show me what you have.
Don't need that. Item needed to complete a quest. I will buy that. A loot. Make a little bit of money, even though it's going for like 2 crowns. Oh, what? You can sell this stuff too? For 1 crown. It's fine. I'll keep the rest. Does that count towards? No, it doesn't. I'll keep all the notes. Give it back to me. He's selling it for 3. See how many notes I can collect by the end of this. Other than that, we should be okay to go. Let's make back some of the money that I actually lost. That was my bad. I think that was... Alright, there you go. This should be everything.
Farewell. Statuette of a man. Wasn't carved but produced using magic. Ought to ask Triss about it.
Leviosa's wounds. Geralt of Rivia.
Toss a coin to your witcher.
Move on.
I was fucking about minding my own business when suddenly puppy pops in the news.
Geezer copper. What village are you from?
Willows. You've mistaken me for someone else.
Watch it, Tran. Navy's that's not your stomping
Now step up some
ground.
crowds, quick!
Leave him alone.
And who might you be? Temple Guard undercover?
Call me an admirer of law and order.
Made a mistake coming to this town, then.
You're making the mistake. Leave him alone.
And if we don't?
If you don't, I'll have to kick your faces in.
I feel like delusion.
Hear that, lads?
Oh, oh my god. Oh,
Go home, merchant. Try
he
not to come
absolutely
around here
demolished them.
I will. I mean, I won't. I mean, both, yes. Thank you, sir. I'm knackered.
Wait, come back. You're not gonna sell me anything?
Yeah?
How are you keeping, Bobby? Miss your Zoltan, you old bug? What's this? Haven't even drunk up.
I should have sold my sword and stuff, damn it. Oh, good.
Okay, Bob. Now repeat. Savory crackers.
What is that?
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking.
Oh, it's an
to me
owl.
now.
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up, put his things up for sale. Happened to be passing by and saw this out. Came with her own cage.
How could you resist?
Couldn't they? 'Tweren't possible. Ah, but Dandelion's what matters now. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberits, like you said.
A Troberits.
Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you get
Oh.
a general idea.
Interesting image. So how Dandelion handled meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
Oh my god.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we
Berlin.
gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Oh, she's a
We've
bard.
been sentenced to an evening of poetry.
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Zoltan,
Geralt!
Let's play Gwent jokes on you. Yeah, right.
saw burning pyres when I arrived in Novigrad.
Yes, Felicia Corey, a sorceress that was. The crowd came for the other burned that day. And Doppler, crafty wee bugger who'd spent years masquerading as Chappelle, commander of the Temple Guard.
Oh?
It was Caleb Menge who exposed him, executed him, and promptly took his post.
Met that Doppler years ago, just after he'd assumed Chappelle's identity and form. Wasn't all that surprised when the Church of the Eternal Fire turned Toller into freaks, opened up a bit to magic and mages.
Ah, well, that's all changed now. Every mage who came here seeking refuge is now caught in a trap.
Novigrad doesn't seem like a safe place anymore. What's keeping you here?
I was keen on starting my own enterprise, but nothing came of it. Nevertheless, I took on some debt. Got to pay it back now. I'd like to blame it on the war or human treachery, but the truth is, I've got my own thick skull to blame.
Oh.
Rather not dwell on it, Geralt, if you don't mind.
Nice talking to you, Zoltan. See you later.
I've buried my old family. Who's killed me son?
Nothing hurts as much as love.
You okay? He's just rolling around there. Oh, we gotta go in. That's all good.
Stinks of burned flesh. Can they not burn those pyres beyond the city walls?
After sundown? Like... Why?
Letting such miscreants into the city.
And that brothel? Why? Not even let you take account.
There we go.
Ah, here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests.
Arse rest?
Start soon.
I'm gonna start calling them that. They're no longer seats. They're arse rests.
your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy.
Hold up.
Of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold, to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
Well, Geralt and Yennefer, no? Oh. Huh.
I know him!
Hold up. She was...
Was he murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard?
What?
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer?
There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere. Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered
What is she doing over here? She was from the very
Don't let
beginning.
him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
She just outed me. Like, what? I swear I saved her life.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta. As lovely as she is talented. And this...
Is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later.
What?
Not here. Come with me.
Oh. Like what? She's just gonna leave me hanging
There's
like
a
that?
reason for all this sneaking around.
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuben's vault.
Sheeped up.
And I've not seen him since.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wine at the Passaflora once. And laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? You have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Better not be talking about Siri there, Dandelion.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally.
Lol.
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuben, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least they didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. I'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful though, he's a dangerous character.
So am I.
True?
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry it. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
I like her.
I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care now.
Alright, let's read a little bit about Zoltan. A dwarf, a soldier of the fortune, a veteran of the Battle of Brenna, an unsatiable optimist, a committed altruist, a lover of rough drinks and rougher songs, a master Gwent player, great, and above all, a dear and loyal friend to me and Geralt. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to present Zoltan Shive. We first became fast friends years ago when Geralt and I ran into Zoltan and the band he was leading at the time across war-stricken Riverdale. It proved our fate to cross paths many times after, and we eventually became inseparable companions, sticking together through good and ill. At our tale's beginning, Zoltan and I had gone into business together, running a Novigrad tavern called the Rosemary in Time. The Whoreson Jr. Superior Wiley the Younger was one of Novigrad's most dangerous criminals. He had inherited his father's casinos, fighting ring, and brothels, as well as the old man's sadistic tendencies, ruthlessness, and lack of scruples. These traits had made the moniker Whoreson something of a family heirloom for his powerful criminal clan. Lots of people we haven't really read about Priscilla. As a poet and a romantic, I have immortalized in flowery verse the charms both corporeal and spiritual of many women. Yet, when I open my mouth to sing the praises of Priscilla, I find, hard as this might be to conceive, that my throat constricts, words turn to meal in my mouth, and all elaborate turns of speech seem artificial and empty when compared to the natural beauty, talent, sensitivity, and intellect nature has bestowed her. Priscilla, or Calonetta, the stage name under which she gained artistic renown, was around the time of our story's beginning, enjoying the last stop on a triumphal tour of concerts that had taken her from the sumptuous courts of Lan Exeter and Pont Venet through Tretogor and Kaelf, finally bringing her to the glorious city of Novigrad. Terrible, terrible the way I'm enunciating these things, but you know, it's fine, it's fine. Wait, was that a thing on Johnny? Johnny actually has a thing, like a character thing. Alright, cool. Let's do a little bit of quick save. Let's loot this real quick. She was singing about Geralt and Yen. Oops. Alright, if you guys want to pause and read that, you are more than welcome to. Same with all of these. Oh, there you go. That's their song.
Geralt!
Tell me, you and Dandelion, how'd you meet?
At a poetry tourney in Ellender. Naturally, I'd already heard much about Master Dandelion. And it proved true. At first, I thought him a bloated, narcissistic buffoon.
Just at first.
Well, only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when he came to congratulate me. Never expected he could lose so graciously. Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Yet, I also know he can be fair and noble at times. Well, I very much doubt I could bear to have him around were it not so.
I see. I get it.
I want to know where she came
now.
up with that song. Like, did she write it or did... Did someone else write it, like Dandelion? My dearest Dandelion, since you told me of your plan to rob the city's king of crime, I can think of nothing else. Several times I have wished to talk to you to drive this mad notion from your head, but you are never at the Rosemary in time when I visit. I hope the lesser evil is true and you are busy preparing for the heist and not avoiding me. She seems like a good person, so I'm gonna have to give a Dandelion a smack in the head. I want to believe that this entire matter is about something more than mere golden midlife hunger for adventure, but either way, I would much prefer you abandon it. Surely you can find another way to solve your old friend's problem. You both know quite a few people in Novigrad, many of whom owe us favors. Perhaps it's time to call them in. Think it over before you get in too deep. Alright, let's go save Dandelion's ass. Alright, so level 12. Not bad. So go to the bathhouse and talk to Siggy Reuven. Thanks to the lovely Priscilla, Geralt now knew Siri and I had struck a deal with Horasan Jr., one of the big four bosses of the Novigrad underworld. It seemed a simple matter of finding Horasan, having a chat and getting him out where to look for me. But in Novigrad of the time, nothing was simple and nothing was as it seems. Alright, let's go see what he means by that.
A whole day. Wait, just look at the freak.
Oh, yo, relax. I haven't done anything to you.
Let's drink for it's nearly night.
First of all, where's that lady who outed me? I literally saved her in that inn.
How can I be of service?
What are you serving?
Yeah, I think I already took stuff from him. And, damn it. He won't buy my swords.
See you later.
Pardon me. They did indeed fluff about service.
Beware, haunted house and cheating merchant. To all upstanding residents of Novigrad, heart the word of the morning of loyal fellow townsmen. Do no business with that blackguarded jonk here. Jonk. Through his line is held in high esteem and considered honorable. He himself is a swine and a cheat. He sold me a residence at the most attractive price, knowing all the while the house is haunted. There can be no thought of inhabiting it, for an evil spirit torments all who set foot therein. For now, the ghost contents itself with rattlings and prankings, but who knows what foul deeds and turn to in time. Let then anyone with half a bit of wit about them stay far away from said home and never make a deal of any sorts with this defrauding jonk here. Does that have to do with though? Oh my god, that's level 2. Yeah, see, that's the house with Sarah in it. Alright. Okay, we're no side quests, no new Witcher contracts, any of that yet. We're gonna continue on with the main storyline. Probably finish these 2 and then maybe hit up some side quests, depending on where the story goes. I know there's a lot more story to come and to happen, so. Let's go! Oh, it's right here. So go to the bathhouse and talk to Siggy Reuven. I'm here! Knock, knock.
Open up.
Oh, aggressive knocking.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Tell him Geralt of Rivia wants to talk to him.
I cannot promise Mr. Reuven will have time to see you.
Wanna bet?
Very well, I shall try.
What was that giggle?
Siggy Reuven cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy. The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
Good girl's like, yeah, let's take a bath. Let's do it.
You'll make this robe here. Your equipment will be safe.
Get undressed and put your clothing in the dresser. You better be fucking safe.
Splendid. Siggy Reuven awaits in the next room.
Oh my.
He doesn't blush.
Oh, sorry.
He's on like a horse.
This is a simple matter. Horseson got an invite, chose not to come.
Easy, Cleaver.
Horseson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, your guest.
Damn, Geralt.
Why the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out of the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
I'm a witcher.
Problems with your plumbing? Nah, it's under control. Geralt's a friend from the old days.
Oh.
Although...
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Ploughing fortune teller?
Assassins! Please, no!
Oh no.
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few. First ever party with my prick hanging out.
Oh my god, y'all in my way.
God damn it!
He's literally in the bathtub.
We need one alive.
I was gonna say, the bodyguards aren't even doing anything.
Good work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how. They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked.
Bruh.
Coincidence? Why do I doubt it? Let's give him a chance to explain.
Not gonna introduce me to your friends?
Good thing happens not here. He tanned the hide on my ass for being so rude. Francis Bedlam you know, but then who's not heard of this patron of the fine arts and supporter of entrepreneurs of limited initial means? And the dwarf's Carlo Veres, known also as Cleaver. Carlo's in entertainment, mostly.
I'm looking for Whoreson Jr.
Interesting.
What do you want with him?
Do I tell them? No.
It's personal.
Geralt takes his privacy very seriously. Spying on him, having him followed, was a bloody nightmare.
Still, he was lots more trusting when he was looking for Marigold.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Whoreson's out to get us, and he'll succeed, eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Whoreson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, wanna find Whoreson?
Geriatric.
Find me first.
I'm fucking dead.
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts? Be grateful for any lead.
Siggy?
Geriatric.
Geralt's got a knack for finding people. And he's discreet, a value in itself.
Leave you to it then.
I'll, look in on you tomorrow, Francis. Finish our talk.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
Sorry to hear that.
You're sorry? Well, consider it resolved then. Now, mind showing some added compassion could mean a miraculous recovery to me.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit.
Oh.
I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Whoreson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste? Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Pretty clear you and Bedlam don't want a war with Junior. Why?
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't solve any problems. It breeds trouble. Trouble you then have to solve by other means. Make no mistake, someone's behind Whoreson's actions. I'll not end him until I know who.
Your partner's aware of your past? They know you're Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence?
Cleaver, Bedlam and Junior. Well, I'd call them my partners if we'd built a mill to grind flour for the folk of nearby hamlets. But we just need to stay out of each other's ways, agree from time to time. That doesn't make us partners. Do they know who I am? Was. Bedlam, sure. The others most likely suspect. But we just don't talk about it. No need to.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed
Hemmelfart.
Bug a bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Whoreson's house, though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Whoreson's got naught to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the bits, endure the stench of poverty on the way. Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
Mentioned Whoreson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
See if I can't find Whoreson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Whoreson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
You in contact with Radovid?
See, you're as witty as ever. No, I'm not in contact with him. I'd prefer it remained that way.
Never quite forgave you for conspiring with Philippa Eilhart?
Radovid doesn't forgive. Not anything. Not anyone. And especially not the sorceress of the lodge.
Philippa Eilhart. Had any news?
Just good.
Meaning?
After Radovid popped her eyes out, she disappeared without a trace. If I've any luck, she's finally eating dirt.
I don't know who that is.
Close.
We were, until Philippa sent assassins after me.
From Master Spy to Master Criminal. Interesting progression.
Why? Truth be told, they're awfully similar. Both about maintaining a net of informers, being tough in negotiations, bribing officials, the occasional assassination. Same old shit.
Yeah, except you used to do that in the name of some ideal. And now?
Now I've decided I've slaved enough for ideals. It's time I worked for myself. And thus far, it's been going rather well.
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
As far as I'm concerned,
He might as well be rotting down
Get
there
it
with a
right.
goddamn trombone.
Seem a bit prickly. Something bothering you?
Sorry. I know I've been unbearable lately. But at my age, the menopause, what with hot flushes and violent mood swings.
Dijkstra, men don't get menopause. You know that, don't you?
Yes, you moron. I also know you don't actually give
Oh,
a
damn.
shit about
Okay,
my
shit. I
problems.
try to be nice.
What do you want?
You got me. Need work. Thought you might throw some my way. Monster trouble, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Might be able to help me, in fact. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
I'll get paid on top of that, right?
Nothing for free, eh? Did you bargain this hard when Emma wanted to hire you?
Who told you?
What do you mean, who? Emma did.
Oh, interesting.
I could never reveal my sources to you or anyone else. It would be fucking unprofessional.
Fucking.
But we've chatted enough. Yeah, I'll pay you. Count on it. So, can I count on you?
Let's see what he
Maybe
wants.
I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah, and you do realise, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
Alright. Banshee. Oh.
Be so kind as to follow me.
I guess we're helping him first.
Got a minute?
I do.
Oh.
What do you want?
Time was up.
Got things to do. Oh, Bart. Not again.
Bart.
Bart, stop that. Now.
Oh, Jesus.
Bad. Bad.
Scared me.
Ziggy lose, Zoltan.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bad hard. Bad less thinking. Bad less thinking. Bad sadness.
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
But I bumpy horses. Hot there. Siggy bad take. Good Siggy.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God, then boom! Jorfun go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold, and all the lighter stuff.
And you will help me get it back.
Why don't you handle this? Gotta have connections in the underworld. What do you need a witcher for?
The gold wasn't mine alone. See, I run a members-only savings club, a bank for the initiated. For reasons that should be obvious, I prefer it if my temporary liquidity problems remained private. So I need an outsider.
How do you know you can trust me?
I don't. Counting on your survival instinct. Slip up, and I'll kill you. Feed you to Bart.
But sorry. But job that good.
Fine.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee.
Bruh.
Don't get your hopes up.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Shiny, cheerful. Oh, God.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking
Oh my
master
god.
sleuth.
So rude to me.
Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole. Bad look won't go. Bad look no. Only sleep. Bad shrooms. Head falls.
Huh?
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pops mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. Bad. Bad troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
Bad through hole. Want see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Cheerful gone. Bad troll.
Now, stiff upper lip.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom. Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Damn.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. Hired this lummox Fonce, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some Pop's antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fonce, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men. I
Water.
do. but I value me own even more. Dropped fonts and ran like hell.
Mind describing this something that crawled out of the water?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewer's thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it...
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either. I know it's an inconvenience to you, but I felt I should get the hell out of there as fast as I could.
It's really defensive.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
I've a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Dandelion, what the hell have you gotten yourself into?
Okay. So we're gonna help Count Reuven get his treasure. So it turned out Sigi Reuven was none other than Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence and a man well known to Geralt from past adventures. In an atypical bout of ignorance, Dijkstra had no inkling I was involved in the theft of his gold. Oh dear God. He treated Geralt's appearance as a fortunate coincidence and offered him a handsome sum in return for help finding his stolen wealth and the thief who had stolen it. Oh, Dandelion. Geralt and Dijkstra thus both wanted to find the extract some person, yours truly, albeit for entirely different reasons. Seizing this bit of good fortune, I'm not going to give up Dandelion, by the way, you guys. Geralt accepted the offer and hoped against hope Dijkstra wouldn't catch on to his double dealing. Fear gripping the Witcher's heart as he knocked on the bathhouse doors, he knew that shortly before I disappeared without a trace, I had been planning to rob Sigi Reuven, one of the most powerful and dangerous men in the north. He would have to inquire about my fate without arousing any suspicion, which was a tall order indeed, for while Geralt may be an excellent Witcher, he is one lousy actor. Okay. So I think I'm gonna continue on with this one. They're both level 12, so we're gonna finish that episode right there. Like always, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you guys for the next episode. Take care.